Hello, beautiful people. Psychic Debbie here, hoping you're having a great morning, afternoon, or evening. Yay! Thanks for joining me today, July 22nd, 2025. I'm going to be doing predictions, and I'm going to do your little horoscope things too, or zodiacs, if you want to call it, because I don't know if you want hora. But we got a lot of people on the chat here. Lori Stern, I did a video with her, like a podcast, and she said that our video is going to be up. It's on her podcast through her website. You want me to, include the link there, Lori. Yeah. And it's Lori Stern, Stern, Custom Design Wellness. So she said it's going to be on her podcast. Okay. So check out our video, our talk. I did that, a couple days ago, I think it was. Lordy, I don't know. Been so busy. So I'm wearing orange. If you were guessing, I'm wearing orange, and I have my little flower here, and this is a big chunk of citrine. I don't know if you can see the orange on there, because I figured with the new moon in Leo, it would be the orange and the lion and prosperity for the new moon. So I want to bring a bunch of prosperity to everybody, even if it's prosperous cool air, prosperous rain, not over rain, or, love or health or whatever. Hi, Carol. She's baking in Minnesota. My grandson is done with his baseball, and they won every single game. So everybody say congratulations to Mr. Nate. So yes, very, very proud. I wish I was there to able to watch him, but and he threw out the last pitch, and he struck out the guy, and they all chased and hugged him, and whoa, it was like a little movie. My daughter sent the video. Do you have good news tonight? I always have good news, Patty. Always have good news. Yeah, I got to tell the other stuff too. So the warnings, yeah. Congratulations, Nate. Yes. So, okay, so the new moon in Leo, it's like a lot of people are kind of going through a lot of stuff, like with the heat and the flooding and storms and volcanoes and all that kind of stuff. A lot of things have come true this last week. So if you're wanting to be around protection, and if you believe in that, great. If you don't, that's okay. But call on Archangel Michael and Metatron this week. I say call on Metatron and Archangel Michael this week, especially around the new moon and a couple days before, which is now, and a couple days after. Okay, so it's for protection. It's going to bring you forward. It can kind of help you where you're going. Okay, so this new moon is going to be a really, really powerful time. Everybody's saying, well done, Nate. Hello, Debbie from Plymouth, Michigan. My favorite mother-in-law lived in Plymouth, Minnesota. Thanks, Kathy. Thank you. She says I look pretty. Oh, great. Angels. Metatron. I'm going to be talking to St. Jude this Thursday. We're going to do prayers for St. Jude, because he helps you. He's the last resort. He's the person. That's why they called the hospital St. Jude's Hospital, because he is apostle and a healing. But it's for like for the cancer and all that stuff for the kids. And calling on St. Jude if it's like, I need that money now, or I need that health now. Not in a begging way, but it's like, help me. He's like the last resort. So if there's a bunch of things going on in your life, I'm going to be doing prayers from him on this Thursday, July 24th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Come on and join. I'll do singing bowls and prayers and stuff like that. Okay. A lot of people are being in extreme heat. So hopefully the temperatures go down, or if you need a little bit of rain, not flooding, I'm sending it your way. Hey, Jude. Yep. You got it, Les. Dun, 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 dun. My mom's favorite is St. Jude. Yeah. Don't you love it? I called upon Archangel Michael yesterday. Fantastic. Okay. So, if anybody's got any birthdays, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. So, and, again, I'm going to do my little spiel things that I do. I just put up this afternoon, me and Diane went to Canada, when I was in Minnesota. And remember, we got stopped on the border, and that's a whole nother story right there. We probably should do a video. I keep on saying that. We should do a video about our experience going to Canada. But anyways, we just put up part 1, The Haunting of the Mather Walls House. It's on the Ghost Hunting Grandma's site, okay? And go check that out. And then we got part 2. The first part is going to be a little bit of the history and things like that. And then the middle part, I'm on the stairs and I got sound in my ears and Diane is asking questions. I can't hear her. I mean, I'm just hearing, it's really loud and I'm just answering. It's really bizarre. She's asking me these things and I'm kind of like answering them. You would think I hear her, but I don't hear her at all. And so Spirit is coming through it with a lot of information. So please check that out on Ghost Hunting Grandmas. And it's the haunting of the Mather Walls house in Canada. And then we're going to have part 2 coming up the end of this week. Okay. So thank you for that. Also, you know, my normal spiel, if you want to get a reading from me, psychicdebbie.com. I think I'm booked out until, I don't know if I have any left in October. So yes, I'm booked out that far. So I would get to November, because I think if I booked out to November, December, and then it goes into January, I probably might shut it down for a little bit. So it's up to you guys. Okay. Neva says, I've seen ghosts several times. Yep. Seen them a lot of times. They come in my room all the time too. Hello, Debbie. Dear Debbie, today's the 22nd Fest day of Blessed Mary Magdalene. Oh, fantastic. I thought December 12th was. Am I wrong on that one too? Or today's the 22nd feast day of the Blessed Mary Magdalene. So beautiful, beautiful prayers. Call on her too. Where can I watch that? Is that here on YouTube? Yes, it's on YouTube and it's under Ghost Hunting Grandmas. I don't know. Do I have it on here? Oops. I don't have my name on here. So I'll have to put up a little thing so that you know what to look for. It's a picture of me and Diane. Yeah. So if you say Ghost Hunting Grandmas and it's just GMA, that kind of Ghost Hunting Grandmas, then I would think, and then you could put my name on there, Psychic Debbie Griggs, and then you probably get to it. December 12th is the Virgin of Guadalupe. Sorry, Anne. You're right. Look at me. Sorry, Miss Guadalupe. Sorry. my brain today. Yep, Ozzy Osbourne passed away today, and the guy from Cosby, I've been watching him on The Residence, that hospital show. I mean, acting really good. It's sad about him. Malcolm. What's his last name? I forgot. 1212 is Guadalupe. Yep, sorry, Alicia. I know. I'm so wrong. Yeah, and Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And today is our anniversary, 36 years. Fantastic, Paige. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Remember the Flintstones? Happy anniversary. Happy, happy, happy. Gotta get that song in there. Also, I would love if you want to donate, there's a place on my website, psychicdebbie.com, and there's a donation page. But if you, and also, Thursdays, a lot of people send, cards. I want to, I don't know if I have but I'm trying to collect postcards on Thursdays. So, or if you want to send a card with a donation on that too, please send it to 5882 Oxnard, California, 93031. All right. And then if you can't do any of that, at least please help me like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you, all you beautiful people. What is the crystal necklace that you are wearing? It is citrine. I'm going to take this off, and then you're going to see some of the orange. Do you see the orange on there? This is a big chunk of natural citrine. Isn't that crazy? I love it. And then this is labradorite in here. Someone handmade this. Yeah. Is Louisiana going to have a bad hurricane season this year? I don't know if I'm going to say a season, but I feel like they're going to have a major, they're going to have a major storm. My daughter said Malcolm drowned while he was with his family. Yes. And I think was it Puerto Rico that he passed away? I'm not sure. Do you feel the energy on crystals? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I have like 1,000 of them in my bedroom. And so that's probably why you can't sleep at night. But I go into the other realm and talk a lot. So I don't know. New moon in Leo. Invoke your inner child. Plan some fun and excitement. Yes. Yes. And allow. But things are going to roar. So people are going to be roaring. So So let me get kind of going on this. I'm going to give you the numbers, and then I'm going to tell you a bunch of things that came true. Then I'm going to do some briefing on predictions, and then I'm going to do your horoscope, okay? Care Bunny, okay, someone's talking to somebody else. Costa Rica. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Yeah, and then Ozzy Osbourne passed away too, and I think that was in England today. He passed away today, so. Rhonda says, hi, Debbie. Good to see you. Just watched Ghost Grandmas a few minutes ago. Loved it. Thank you. Malcolm Jamal. Thank you. Had a beautiful face. Do you see him as a beautiful soul, Debbie? Yes, I do. He, when I see Malcolm, I'm seeing that strength, but I feel like it's, it's the bear with the teddy bear inside. Yeah. Dupree says, Debbie, are you going to move out of California before the earthquake hits? I even think if the earthquake hits, it might affect me, but it's not going to affect me. I know that might sound a little, but I don't see it affecting me. I don't feel like I'm going to be in it. Do you know what I mean? I will feel the effects, but I don't feel like my building's going to go down. Yeah. So, but yeah, I need to move here pretty soon. So, okay, so today is the 22nd, so I'm going to read from my angel number book, Kyle Gray. And it says, you're at a critical point on your journey, which will help you understand the relationship and spiritual assignments that will support your growth. So with this new moon, growth. Hi, Queenie from UK, the UK. And then let me do the other book, my original angel number book. And if you guys know of another one that I should, here's the postcard. So if you, I'm collecting the postcards. So if you guys want to send me postcards, okay. And if you know another good angel number book, or, like a phrase or something that I should say, send them, tell me about it, and I'll go look for them. It says, 22, I believe I can fly. You remember that song? I love that song. You are building the life you want. Your angels are in direct communication with you. This number is a powerful message that your life is being created with their divine assistance. You're in a space of high vibrational energy right now. Repeat this mantra. I believe in myself as I grow. I believe in myself as I grow. Okay? That's pretty strong, pretty powerful. Thank you, Kathy. The 450 people in the house. Woo, woo. Okay, so let me, I got a lot of things that came true. So, okay, also I'm going to remind you, July 29th and the 30th, there's supposed to be meteor showers. So go out and see the falling stars, or make a wish on a falling star and put it in your pocket and save it for a rainy day. Dun, 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 dun. Remember that song? Dun, 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 dun. Hi to Diddy, Kathy. From Germany, RP from Germany. Guten Abend. So yeah, from Oz. Someone says hello from Oz. Okay, so well, I had a couple people write me, because like I said, I'm not watching the news, so I don't always get all the news on the thing. So Alaska had that 7-point. Remember, I keep on talking about my cute little state, and everybody's like, Debbie, it's not a cute state. And I'm like, yes, it is. They're showing it to me as being cute. So the cute state of Alaska had a 7.4 earthquake, and then they had a tsunami warning. But there wasn't a tsunami on it, but there was a tsunami warning, which I've been talking about Alaska for quite a while now. And then they had another person texted me or emailed me and said that they had another earthquake, and it was 6.2. So yes. And Melody says, Melody of Anna Lee says, I remember. Yes. So, and I'm seeing more and more of that. Like I said, the volcano, I could see start erupting in September, October of this year. I'd be surprised if it doesn't, or at least do a little bit of a crack. I'm not saying it has to explode, but I could see a little bit more rumbling going on. So hi, Pinky Monday, Linda from South Cal. Hi, Linda from South Cal. Yeah. So, okay. Also, Trump being sick. Remember, I kept on saying circulation, all that kind of stuff, and I'll be doing a little bit more predictions on him in the show here. But him being sick, and then what they're saying is ankles, and he was swelling up and all that kind of stuff. So August is, if he can hopefully you can make it through this month with not something really big, because otherwise it's going to hit him in August. I would be really, really surprised if he is not in the hospital for some kind of concern. But Spirit keeps on saying they're not going to tell us. They might not tell us. You know, I'm sure they got everything there at the White House. He doesn't need to go to a hospital. I'm sure that they take care of him there at the White House. I'm sure they have a designated room. But I'd be really, really surprised if he doesn't go to the hospital this year. I would be really, really surprised. Okay. Alaska Airlines had requested a ground stop for a couple hours, all of its flights, because of federal aviation due to IT outage. Remember, I was saying that there could be some kind of blockage with the airplanes, or that they would stop them, and that also that there was going to be blackouts or IT, or that, and I'm still seeing more of that. Okay, I'm seeing that. And then major secrets being shown. Remember the CEO at the Coldplay, you know, he's having the affair. Remember, I was saying secrets, if you're, and I even said that in my videos, maybe not last week or the week before I did. 24 robbers are knocking on my door. Remember that thing? Boy, I'm squirreling really bad. Sorry, you guys. I was saying that major secrets, CEOs, people having to step down. He had to step down. Secrets. And that's still going on, you guys. That's going to be still going on. It's going to go on, I feel like, until at least mid-August, if not longer. Okay. Oh, Annette gave me 1111, and I think someone else, and I didn't get a chance to write it down and say thank you. Robin gave me 1999. Thank you, Robin. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate you. Thank you. That just reminded me. And Annette gave me 1111. Thank you, Annette. And that's my number that Spirit has been giving me lately, is 1111. So thank you for that. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Susie Q says, I remember you saying that. Yeah. Okay. UK and Ireland received half of month of rain, certain parts. I don't know the person that was here from UK or Ireland. Have you guys gotten a lot of rain? Because they were saying that someone told me that, because I was talking about a storm going towards you guys. I'm not saying the whole country, but yeah. Housing in the UK dropped, largest it's fallen in 20 years, they said. And I don't know if that's just certain parts or it's all of UK. Typhoon Wipha, highest storm alert, flights canceled, and this was in Vietnam. Okay. Russia had a 7.5 and a 6.6 aftershock earthquake. Now they're saying, Spirit's saying, watch out, Japan. Now it's your turn. So, yeah, I want Japan, the Philippines, I want those kind of areas to kind of watch out right now. Shirley sent an Indonesian ferry, ship. Not a ferry. Wee, little ferry like that. Indonesia, a ship ferry, got on fire, and 3 passed and hundreds were rescued. And remember, I said I saw a ship on fire. And yeah, so prayers to those people. And thank you, Shirley, for sending me some of this information, because like I said, I don't always know. And even if I get doubles, you guys, I don't care. Just email it to me, or I don't always look at my Facebook messages. So if you put it on there, I might not always answer it, because you're probably like, why is she answering this a month later? So, okay. Ariana just gave me $9.99. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Did you mention the flooding in the UK and Ireland? Yes, I just did, Les. I just did. Yes. Okay. A car drove into a crowd in LA. Remember, I was talking about that too, that I saw someone, I said, be careful in crowds, be careful in protesting, be careful in that kind of thing. And unfortunately, I still see some of that going on. That could even, the 27th of July, and I'm saying this is worldwide, be careful around the 27th of July. Okay. I'm going to say from the 27th to the 30th. All right. Yeah. Celtics here, there was flooding in both Ireland and UK. Okay, thank you for that. Yes. Hi, Lawrence. What was the other thing? A fire in Oregon. There's 96,000 acres being burnt. So prayers to those people, and hopefully everybody's okay. There was 6 people. Remember, I've been talking about avalanches, you guys. 6 people were freed after an avalanche in New Zealand. So thankfully they're okay. I don't think there was any deaths on there. Moscow's airport temporarily closed for a while. Las Vegas is down 20% because of no international people are afraid to come to America because of the borders. So Las Vegas is feeling it big time. They're losing tons and tons of money. So don't be surprised if it's shut down here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if certain buildings are only open, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday or something like that. I know it's crazy for me to say that, but yeah, they're having a hard time. Tropical rain, Gulf of Mexico. 1 died, 14 injured, struck by lightning. Who said that last week? Struck by lightning. I know. And then there was a picture of, was it the IDS building in Minnesota or somewhere that got huge? I mean, all the buildings get struck, but it was like this really pretty picture of it getting struck. And I mean, it was safe, but these people got struck by lightning, so prayers to them. A B-52 bomber almost collided in North Dakota. I think it was, I just have the name. It starts with an M. That city. And I think I went there for Antique Roadshow, and I was on the Antique Roadshow. This was many, many moons ago. Minot or something like that. Yeah, North Dakota. Plane crashed in National Park, killed 1, and a plane jet crashed in Bangladesh. So, and prayers to them, because I think it hit a school of kids, or there was a bunch of kids there, so prayers to them. Drought in Spain has uncovered a 7,000-year-old monument. Remember, I was saying that the monuments, we're going to find something that we're going to find things because of the drought, because of the heat. It evaporated and then it's gone down. They say that this monument is 2,000 years older than the pyramid. That's how old this thing is. So, and a tourist boat capsized in Vietnam. 34 people passed away. Here's some good news, and I'm going to give you some good news on the thing too. Good news is, did you see the camel is walking again because it has a prosthetic leg? Yes, they gave a camel. I forgot what zoo it was at. And you see the picture, and he's wearing this prosthetic leg, and he's using it. Isn't that great? I love it that they're doing stuff like that. Yeah. Minot. Okay, thank you, Marilyn. Yes, it was in there. Okay, so I am going to start giving you some kind of things. So this is going to be a little bit of an overview, and then I'm going to start giving you the predictions, and then, like I said, I'm going to do the horoscope. So it's probably going to go over the hour. Sorry, you guys. I got to learn to make smaller shows. Okay. I told you to, I want subways and tubes. I just wrote this right before I got on here, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to talk about the subways and tubes again. Trains, you guys, because I don't think I have it on here. So I want you guys being careful on that, especially around the 27th. I don't know why they keep on showing me the 27th. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. Okay. All right. This is kind of an overview. Sudden changes in leadership. This could be worldwide. Market shock or natural disruption. Transportation, communication delays, potential military or political tension. So like protesting, riots, things like that. Spiritual, but here's a good thing. Spiritual healing, communication, compassion is going to start rising. Okay. So around this time, the new moon, light workers are going to be praying, and pray for yourself and allow. You're worthy of it. You're worthy of that love and the health and the wealth and the joy, right? But even giving it to other people. But people are having more compassion because of all the stuff they're going through, the heat and the floods and the, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. I love your long shows, Renee says. Thank you. And thanks, Gabby. There's 589 people in the house. Thank you. But be careful with miscommunications, issues with, like I said, there's going to be issues with travel, tech might be surfacing like that. Oh, we found out that that train system that's in Chicago is so outdated that there's an incident that happens, and it's because it's so outdated, it rusted out or something like that. So I'm seeing renewing of things, and I don't want anybody getting hurt, but I could see situations happening around travel, and it could be planes, trains, and automobiles, people. It's just like that movie, John Candy, we love you. But it's going to show us, again, the truth where it needs to be fixed again. It's like, okay, we're using a system that is, 50 years old or whatever. It's from the 1960s. It's 60 years old, okay? I'm also saying I want people to watch out with bridges also. And it could be a bridge like the I-35. I think that was the bridge in Minnesota. It's a cement bridge, and you're thinking, oh, that thing's strong. That can hold it. I could see something like that having an issue with a bridge again. Also, this new moon, there could be a blackout, computers down, network down. Okay, so make sure you upload your stuff and you save your stuff. Okay, new things are going to be coming along that you never thought. Where did that come from? There could be a new concept, a new idea, a new invention that we're all like, wow, where did that come from? A new medical invention. Okay, things that we haven't never seen before. Or there's going to be secrets, but the secrets might be hidden from you, okay? So you're like, I know that doesn't seem right. That seems like a lie. There's da-da-da-da. And there's going to be a lot of underground things. Some things are going to pop open and you're going to see it, but there's going to be a lot of stuff you're not going to see. So I would really listen to your gut instinct. From personal experience, husband, wife, friends, kids, family, work, and politics. Okay, so listen to your gut thing. All right, truth will be shown. Manipulation is going to be happening around this time because they don't want to see the truth. They're going to be lying. They're going to be trying to get you to look over here while they're over there. You know what I mean? Like I said last week, people are going to be moody. If you know someone that's moody or bipolar, or this new moon is going to affect people like a full moon. Okay, so if you're moody, it's like this is. I'm not saying not to talk to each other, but maybe wait for the deep conversations a little bit later, you know what I mean? Because I could see conflict, all right? But also, you're going to be showing who you can trust, and you're also going to know which direction to go to, okay? You're going to know which direction to go to. Good evening, my first time listening. Thanks, Deb. Welcome. I'm bipolar, Lauren says. Well, do what makes you happy, so that you can be in balance. If it's taking a shower, taking a bath, going for a walk, taking a nap, do what's good for you, okay? Do what's good for you. All right, let's see. What was I going to say here? So there's going to be a rise of new generation leaders. So what I'm saying by that is leaders are being built, but it could also be in your company that they're taking down, kind of like what Disney did. And I predicted that from a friend that was working there, and this was a couple of years ago. I'm like, oh, they're not going to lay you off. They're going to lay off, the president of music or the president of art, because they're paying them too much. They're paying them $15-20 million a year. They can't afford it, so they're going to get a new generation, put them up, and then only pay them $10 million instead of $20 million, that kind of thing. So that kind of stuff is going on. All right. So again, emotions are big. Please be careful with health around this time. I'm going to say from now until like mid-August. Some of these are going to be August things too, but I will redo those probably next week. But health or sacrifice could be around a virus. Okay, so unexpected shifts again, or even unexpected shifts with money. So be really careful with your money around this time. Careful with travel, delays. Don't do big things or contracts if you don't have to. If it's already you're like already buying a house, Debbie, it's already a da-da-da-da, then yeah. But if you don't have to, I would try to wait, but I can't tell you what to do, okay? I'm just giving you a heads up, all right? But please be careful with travel. Please be careful with travel. There could be some delays, you guys, or you need another flight, or some flights are going to be, they're not going to fly, kind of like Alaska. They shut it down, so that kind of thing, all right? Sudden shock. And so that could be a sudden shock on the earth, or there could be a sudden exposure of a secret. I feel like we haven't found it yet. We haven't been shown it yet. And I keep on saying, I've been saying this for a while, secret, secret, secret. We haven't heard it yet. There's going to be major secrets being revealed. And it's not just the States. It's worldwide. Okay? And I feel like it could be a secret where it's like, what? They knew about this for 3 months and they're just telling us now? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Does that make sense? Where it could affect our economy, or it could affect our country, or it could affect the world in some way. All right? There could be government restrictions, even more, met with public backlash. So that's why I'm saying there's going to be that protesting again. So be careful in protesting. Maybe this is a weird way because, they show it to me in pictures and they show it to me in a knowing thing. But it's like if you're in a protest, don't stand on the road. Stand on the sidewalks. Don't ask me why they're showing me that. Maybe because of the guy that drove through the crowd here in LA, and prayers to that family. But they're showing me, even if the road is blocked off and everybody's like standing, try not to stand in the middle of the road. Okay, so I feel like that is the main space where people are going to point. Okay, I don't know why, but that's what they're showing me. I'm not selling my house for at least a few years. I have got a gut feeling not to do it now. Fantastic. Listen to your gut feeling. Yep. Victoria's got secrets. Okay. What else do I got here? Dramatic disclosures, leaks, attention, grabbing communication, corruption, power struggles, justice themes hit hard. Okay. Many things shown but not shown, like I was saying before. Leadership. This is going to be around leadership, and I'm probably going to mention this a couple times. So, leadership. This is a difficult time. Again, late July to mid-August, okay? Sudden leadership shift. And I'm not saying this is for the States. I'm seeing this somewhere around the world, okay? It could be Africa. It could be Ukraine. It could be something like that. Dramatic transformation. Public disclosure. Again, maybe because of a secret or something being revealed. Again, some leader being sick or having an illness, okay? Or I don't know why. They kept on telling me that maybe a leader is that got a virus or an illness, and then that's the illness that's going to go around and hurting a lot of people. So someone says, hi, Debbie, I'm from Ecuador. Will we eventually have a fair government for the people? Not for a while, honey. Not for a while. Okay. Is there hope for you? Yes, but not now. I'm seeing the change or thing happening 2 to 3 years from now. So we're 2025, 2027, 2028 is going to be big years for changes. Okay. Oh no, I have to sell a home. That's okay, Sparky. It's already starting to go in there. Ask St. Joseph to help you sell the home. Okay. Ask for that, okay? And someone's got back pain. So prayers for the person that's got back pain. Okay, squirrel, sorry, you guys. A male leader, either the West, like the U.S., Canada, or Europe, could be really ill, attacked, or there could be an assassination attempt on them, okay? There could be a leader. I just feel like there's got to be see here, I can't say that. I can't say for sure, but they're making my nose itch. Sorry, you guys. I just see someone going down. I just see someone either stepping down because they want to, or they're stepping down because they have to. And I'm so another one. I'd be surprised, and I hope I'm wrong, but I would be really surprised if something like that doesn't happen by the end of the year. Okay, or there's a hidden illness that becomes public. Okay. Because there's a health scare, or there was a resignation or removal, and I wrote that twice on here. Okay. The Epstein list, I don't see more of that getting revealed until August. Okay. So I wrote on here, there could be a possibility, a likelihood, with a lot of resistance, but I don't see it right now because there's secrets and scandals and hidden documents to surface yet. And that might be what's going up is like, here's a document, here's a document, here's a document. Doesn't mean it's the list. But I'm seeing it being more revealed more in August than I'm seeing now. Okay. If it does now, if they say, oh yeah, we're showing you the list, it won't be the whole list. It won't be all of it. It would just be a little snippet of it. Okay. White Orchard just said, I just came home from Disneyland and my husband and I are now sick, and my husband rarely gets sick. Oh, prayers to your husband. Okay. So, no, Windwalker. No, you won't get arrested. Yeah. Okay. I found a statue of St. Joseph. Yay! I was gardening and I found a statue of St. Joseph buried. Well, they put it in there for that house. To sell that house. Okay. I'm seeing between, again, now until mid-August, I see a leak of testimony, a court order, or a high-profile arrest, or maybe, and I hope I'm wrong on this, suicide. Okay, so there could be this high profile, okay, that people are like, yeah, I have this information, but I'm going away, or you never hear from them again, okay? So like I said, there's a lot more on that, and I'm not going to, that's how far I'm going to go right now. I feel like that's going to be more in August. Again, the people against the government, like a very high, that there's going to be protesting. People are going to be protesting against the laws, the taxes, the military, of course, that's, again, things. There could be even some shutdowns going down. There could be some walkouts. And I'm not just saying there could be riots, but I'm seeing even the government or Congress or even other leaders around the world just walking out and going, nope, not dealing with it. Okay. I was seeing that. 768 in the house. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, that's another August thing. Okay, there could be conflicts. I feel like in Israel, there's going to still be more than normal conflict in Israel, especially with the border. But again, I'm seeing there could be a strike on a religious site. Okay, again, from now until mid-August. All right, Ukraine. I'm seeing an announcement affecting NATO. And I don't know if it's affecting NATO because of a shipment or an involvement. And I got to take a crystal off because I am flying high here. Woo. Iran, again, nuclear. I just keep on seeing the nuclear thing, you guys. I don't know. I just keep on seeing or oil rig threat, or they're doing something to oil rigs or something like that. Or there's some kind of betrayal. So there's a lot of garbage there that I just kind of spewed out to you guys. But a lot of that, again, I'm seeing more in August. It could, I mean, I feel like I'm one of the few people that sit there and tell you the months. And sure, could it be a month later? Could it be next year? Yeah. Could it be sooner? Sure. This is what the time Spirit's showing me. Okay. Can it change? Yes. Does it have to happen? No. Okay. So weather, volcano and earthquake window, again, I'm seeing it from like the end of this month and then mid-month of next of August. The Ring of Fire, of course. I'm seeing Japan, really Japan and the Philippines. Please watch out. I'm seeing India. Believe it or not, people haven't mentioned India for a while. I'm seeing India. I'm seeing Iceland. I'm seeing Chile. And I'm seeing a major earthquake in the west coast of the U.S., okay? And again, it could be that Alaska, or it could even be the Northwest, like Washington, Oregon, or whatever. Tati Gem, Tati, I hope I'm saying that right. She just gave me $10. Thank you. I appreciate you. And she says, thank you. Thank you. I'd have to look at that, Windwalker. I'd have to channel that. I don't know. Okay. I have family in the Philippines. Said Metatron. Okay. Okay. So earthquake. Okay. So I don't know if I should say when I take a shower, you guys, maybe that's too much information. Spirit shows me a lot of stuff. Okay. Probably because I'm quiet at that time, or I'm doing, I'm kind of meditating, doing my affirmations, Thank you for, my health, wealth, and prosperity. And thank you for being very intuitive. And thank you for letting me help a lot of people, da 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 da. And so a lot of times they send things to my brain because maybe it's not on like it is now. They showed me 3 circles. And I don't know if it's, I'm thinking it's this, but I could be wrong. I'm seeing it under the water, and I'm seeing like poof, poof, poof. Could it be because there was missiles that went down and they went poof, poof? I'm seeing like World War II, and I'm sure the missiles aren't like World War II, but they showed it to me that way. Or there's an explosion, a volcano explosion, water. Does it mean it has to be right next to each other? No, it could be that volcano's going off, that volcano went off, and that volcano went off. Or it could be a nuclear plant that has the 3 stacks, like what was that mile? I'm probably saying it wrong. Wasn't that in the east? I'm not sure. But there was the 3 stacks or the 3 stacks. And that, I'm not saying that explodes, but there could be a leak or attack on there, or there could be a fire. Okay, so I'm still wanting people to send prayers that none of this happens around a nuclear thing. Could it be that someone puts a bomb on a nuclear? Yes, it could be like that. But I'm still seeing those 3 circles. 3 Mile Island. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that you guys know these answers because I'm sorry about squirrel. I should put the squirrel on my shoulder. He'd probably be like, hey, Ma, it's this. Hurricane, I really want you beautiful people to watch out for hurricanes. Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, again. Southern eastern states, again. Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Colorado, the Carolinas. I could see it going up. Again, I'm still seeing the Key West or the 1940s, 30s kind of style buildings. I'm also seeing that Georgia, I don't know if it's from a hurricane or a storm. They keep on showing me Georgia for some reason. They're showing me Louisiana, but I'm seeing more that it's like one big storm, and I don't know if it's the one that's going to be hit all the time, like when you're boxing kind of thing. I'm seeing that, and especially really strong now until like the first week of August, and then I'm seeing like mid-August, okay? Wildfires, again, I'm sorry, but I'm seeing more wildfires than normal. Sorry, you guys. Because it's the air that's in the air. It's something with the air. So western states, of course, southern Europe, Australia, very, very high. Very, very high on that. Okay, there's going to be solar flares, you guys. And so that could be take out the electric out, but it could also affect an electric, which could start a fire. Okay, that kind of thing. All right. Okay, so right now until like the first week, the financial markets, Scott, I've been talking about it for a long time. You guys know that to me, it's discombobulated right now. It's going to go high, then I could see it going down, I could see it going high, and then it's like yes, and then I'm seeing it go no. So if you're really good at it, great. If you're not, I can't tell you what to do. Okay, I just see it being all over the place, and I'm seeing some protests around the stock market. I don't know what they're trying to show me there, and then I'm seeing some financial shock. Okay, there could be some kind of financial shock. Does it mean that the stock market goes down and the Bitcoin goes way up? Yeah, it could be that. Or it could be something like, again, a secret, like what? Or that company's going bankrupt and it affects, many other people. So I'd be really surprised because, again, secrets. The 3 Mile Island is in Pennsylvania, about 25 minutes from Harrisburg, the capital. Thank you, Caroline, thank you for that. Okay. D.A. Hamlin, first time viewer. Welcome. Yeah. Pennsylvania. Thank you. Okay. Renee says, I can listen to you for 2 hours. Good. Because it's getting that way, isn't it? I'm going to talk about that next month. Okay. So, I'm going to talk about the president. Again, like I predicted last week and the week before and the week before and the week before. Like I said, I don't feel like he's healthy. I feel like he's going to have issues either around his heart. I feel like it's around water again. Here he blew up, like I said, circulation. And people will go, well, that could be a lot of things, Debbie. I'm seeing it's kidney or heart. It's either that his kidneys are failing, he has a bladder, maybe it's prostate, I don't know. Or he's getting water around his heart, okay? I'd be really, really surprised if he doesn't have some kind of illness that's connected to water, circulation, kidneys. It could be lungs because he has, pneumonia, and that we can cure it, and great, da-da-da-da. But I'm seeing him with kidneys. I'm seeing kidneys and bladder, and that, and they need to fix it because otherwise he could get water around the heart, okay? So to the point that if he was going to these beautiful places that everybody's like dying of the heat, I would be, don't go there. If I was his doctor, I'd be like, don't go there, because I could see him go, brr, boof, fall down. Yep, faint, something like that. Yep. New viewer, Lydia. Oh, Lydia. I love that. What's that? That's with Katharine Hepburn in, oh my God, it's around the Christmas time. You guys, what's the movie? See, oh, I tell you, my brain. But then she does, oh, Lydia. Little Women. Got it. Well, thank you for joining us. Sorry. Okay, so be careful. He needs to be careful with his health. I want him to be careful with the public. I feel like he needs to withdraw from the public, or he withdraws. Like he was going to go somewhere and then he says, nope, I'm going out of it. Okay. Again, his body and health, okay, needs to be really protected. There could be some kind of scare, or someone is, like with this AI and stuff, giving false information, saying, oh, this and this is happening to him. He's, blah, 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 and it's not even true. Okay. So there could be something like that. Golden Pond. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say that in August. I wrote on there. Okay. And then I'm thinking of King Charles again. I could see a disruption in his body. It could be something with family lineage again that comes out, okay? Health crisis or a sudden affection, an infection, not affection. Like, here, give me a hug, baby. Affection in the body. There could be something that the family is saying you need to step down. There could be something like that. There's going to be a lot of things around him attacking him, just like I'm seeing with the president. So it's like those guys are like, oh, and I wouldn't be surprised if one or both, it's like, where did they go? We haven't seen them for a while. You know what I mean? Hiding. I really want King Charles to watch out again with his immune system and cancer again. It could come up again, okay? Or he's already got it and they haven't told us, all right? Because I'm seeing a relapse in that. Or he's finally going to say, I'm stepping aside and planning. I think they've been planning this for years, and I'm sure you guys are going to say the same thing. Do I know everything about the royal family? Nope, I don't know nothing. My grandson's birthday's on King Charles's birthday, November 14th, and my granddaughter's is Princess Charlotte's birthday, but they could be planning a transition to go to Prince William's, okay? There's going to be tension around there, around the UK, around there, and I could see it being in the palace, so I feel like they need to put more security around there. I'm telling you, I've seen more security. They're showing it to me even right now that someone could throw either that it's by England, that there's a missile, or someone creates a bomb and puts it like in a creek or some kind of water and then boom. But it's going to be by royal family. So it could be that. Okay. Again, I'm seeing South America or Asia. Someone could step down, or there's going to be a scandal being shown. Eastern Europe, NATO. Russia. There could be something around that, military. I feel like there could be some big strikes, especially around ports, airline issues, the Marines, the US, Europe. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of tension. So again, the ports, you guys, nobody's talking about them, but I'm seeing ports. You guys, we need to be careful around the ports. There could be either major strikes at the ports or the airports, you know, the towers, or they put the planes down again. Again, be careful with the travel. Oil rigs, again, disruption around oil rigs, especially around the Middle East, the U.S. Gulf Coast, okay? There could be one here in California, but I don't know, okay? But I'm seeing the Gulf Coast and the Middle East needs to be careful of their oil rigs that are getting oil out of the ocean. There could be a correction in the market all over. Be really careful. Just be really careful around the crypto. Especially there could be a correction or a drop around crypto or tech stock. Okay. Again, the shipping, Panama Canal needs to be careful, and South China Seas needs to be careful. Here's some positive information before I start doing your little zodiac signs. Like I said, I'm way over. So there's going to be an increase in space innovation, children's rights. They're going to fight for children's rights. I get it that PBS is getting taken down or da-da-da. Maybe that's, you know, maybe it's for that, or, you know, saving Elmo. I don't know. Save Elmo. You know, I don't know. But I'm seeing children's rights. I'm seeing funding. I don't know where it's coming from for creative arts. And this is around the world, you guys. This isn't just for the States, okay? I'm seeing peace negotiations, and maybe that's around the Israel or Ukraine thing. I'm seeing a humanitarian agreement, okay? I'm seeing something around people that are like being shipped out, or refugees or whatever, some kind of law or something like that to protect them, okay? Not saying that it's going to be all easy breezy and it's all, you know, we're going to sign the dots, but I'm seeing the process that's happening, because I'm seeing that people are going to be, and this is not just the States, this is Europe, this is other countries also, okay? I'm seeing a spiritual revelation coming on, and I feel like you guys are, I feel like you guys are part of it. I feel like people that are watching this, I would say 90% of you guys are spiritual leaders, you know what I mean? Or not spiritual leaders, but light workers, or wanting to be positive, or being happy, healthy, whole, and complete, that kind of thing. So I'm seeing this movement. We're getting together and we're having this movement, and that our prayers, like I do on Thursday, do matter, that get us into a higher space where we can help other and be of service, okay? There could be a possible female leader or healer that rises to global attention. So I don't know if it's because she did this beautiful, beautiful thing, and it's like, oh my God, you know, give the woman a medal or a humanitarian thing, kind of like that lady that gave $1 billion to that college, and then everybody's going, you know, what was it? Doctors, they don't have to pay for their college. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. All right. Kathy says, I know I'm a light worker. Fantastic. Yes, I know I'm a light worker. So yeah. Okay, so heart water, that would be congestive heart failure. Thank you, just visiting. Yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. But that's what Spirit has been showing me, and I've been kind of saying this for a while. Jay said, "It's you, Debbie." Oh, I wish, Jay. I hope. I would love it if I was like, I found a bunch of missing people that are missing, or something. Do you know what I mean? I would love that. I would love it. When it gives you joy, you know that if you like being a light worker and it gives you joy, no pain, no sorrow, it's like, I got to do this, then you know you're a light worker. Patty says, I try to be a light worker every day. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to start doing the Zodiac, okay? Okay, so Aries, in the love department, passion reawakens. Time to attract new love or deepen a furry romance. A hot romance. Health, look out for your heart and your spine. Please be careful. Don't lift that thing up, you know, showing off. Oh, I can, the back, okay? Exercise with caution, even exercise. You know, when you get to my age, it's like, am I going to be okay getting out of bed? That kind of thing. Okay. Positive spotlight is on you. Shine and be the leader that you want to be. Things to watch out for is don't get into that ego. Don't fight with anybody. And be careful with impulsive decisions, especially around money and love. You know, if you're like, I don't know if I should ask her to move in with me or not, then don't ask. If you're having any hesitation, wait, okay? Taurus, love, healing family, home-related love patterns. You're going to, maybe that you get back together, or you're creating a family, you got pregnant, or something like that, okay? Health, pay attention to your stomach and digestion, because you could be angst, you could be worried. And they're showing me right now, be careful of what food you eat. If it's been out for a while, don't eat it because you get food poisoning, all right? Catherine Gray says, I dislocated my shoulder just getting out of bed. I so understand. Sorry, girl. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, Taurus, pay attention to stomach and digestion. Wealth, real estate, home upgrades could bring some gain. So you're like, oh, I want to redo my kitchen, or I want to make sure you have the money, okay? Or if you're wanting to sell your home, or you're wanting to buy a home, even though I told people don't sign a contract, but if it feels right, or you're already on the path of it, it could be a good thing. Positive, new beginnings at home. So you could, like I said, you could get a family, and you're starting to connect to your emotions. You're going to bring some security to your emotions, all right? Watch out being stubborn. And watch out that you don't want to change. People are like, we need to change. We need to change. Don't be resistant to change. We think that's guaranteed is there's always going to be change, right? Okay, Gemini, love, flirtation. If you're single, flirt. Hey, had to do it. How are you doing? Okay, communication could boost. So the communication could get you a job. Communicate. Say it all. Communicate with your lover, communicate with your kids, communicate, or maybe you're wanting to write a book, or maybe you're starting to do some kind of communication like YouTube or Instagram or whatever. Good time for you to do that. Be careful of your lungs and your nervous system, okay? You're going to be overly sensitive emotionally, but be careful with your lungs. This virus that's going around, put the mask on if you have to put a mask on, or, put that, the hand wash on your hands, or wash your hands a lot, okay? Wealth, launching a media project, what I was just saying, signing a deal could pay off. You could be getting a raise, or you're finding a new job, or something like that. Okay, positive, your strong voice, use it wisely. Again, it's all about communication. You want to tell someone you love them, you want to start a podcast, you want to start a YouTube, you want to start the book. Anything with communication is going to win. If you, to watch out for, not communicating. Nope. Giving the silent treatment, it's not going to work for you guys. It's not going to work for you guys. And really, you're not in high school. Silent treatment, really? Come on. Okay, people that do the silent treatment, this is my opinion, but it's like, really? Okay. Or gossip. Try not to gossip or get into someone else's gossip. Okay. Cancer, love, desire for stability and safe in relationships increase. So you want to date, or maybe that you're dating someone and they're like, can we move in together? Can I say you're my girlfriend or my boyfriend? That kind of thing. It could be connected, or you're getting married or getting engaged. Okay. Health-wise, be careful with your emotions and your immune system also, especially around your heart, okay? Especially around your lungs, around that kind of area, all right? Wealth-wise, a great time to manifest financial security and values. I'm going to say that you're going to be a little lucky too. I'm not saying for you to go out and gamble, but there's a lucky time. Maybe you go to that garage sale and you find something and you find out it's worth more, or you find some money, or whatever. So I'm seeing luck around that. Okay. So positive self-worth rises. Trust your insight, because your insight is going to be really, really strong. It might say go to that other gas station and that's where you find the $100 bill or something. You know what I mean? Or you do the scratch off and you win 10,000. So listen to your insight. Watch out for over attachment and being codependent. So like if you're just starting to date, or even if you're in a relationship and they're like, I don't know about a relationship, Clinging onto them is not going to work. Clinging onto them is not going to work, okay? So don't be over attached. It's kind of like step back, surrender a little bit. Let's look at it, in a calm way. Leo, powerful new beginnings for you on this because it's a new moon in Leo, okay? In, the astrology, not Vedic. But self-love, you're going to, you got magnetic attraction, especially if you're single and you're going, hey, baby, or you want to date, or you're going out dancing and you want people to ask, this is a good time, okay? Or if, like I said, if you're finally put maybe some flair into your romance, okay, if you're married or whatever. Health, vitality is strong. Again, healthcare, and be careful with the virus. Be careful with the virus or the cold that's going around, okay? Wealth, personal branding is going to give you wealth. Career move, going into a career move brings long-term rewards, okay? I am not going to tell you to invest, all right? I'm not going to tell you invest, but you might get some big profit. I mean, it could be really up, like the crypto's way up and it's like you got a lot of profit. This is the time maybe to choose. Keep it, go, whatever. And I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you could get some good profit, okay? But they're saying don't be overconfident, especially when it's around gambling. Don't risk gambling. It's like, especially if you're a gambler, but and you lose all the time. But don't over risk. Don't over compromise for people. Don't be overly confident. Like, get out of my way. I know what I'm doing. And it's like you lose everything. And be careful with gambling. Be careful with gambling. You can find the money. You can attract the money to you in other ways. Okay. All right. Virgo, love, reflection, solitude, need before committing. Okay. Really think about the relationship if you're wanting to commit to a relationship, or you're like, I haven't dated in I don't know how long, Debbie. I don't know if are you going to start flirting? Are you going to start, getting on the, dating sites? Are you going to allow people to set you up on the thing? Reflect, be in solitude, and know what you really want in love, married or not married. Okay. Health-wise, nervous system, your gut. You're going to feel a gut feeling, but your gut is going to be off. So like me, lately I've been feeling gut. So I know there's going to be an earthquake coming around California. I could see Japan, California, or the Pacific Ocean because my stomach is like, and having to take my double Zolta drop for my stomach. Okay. So I want Virgo to question, is the stomach because I'm having a gut feeling about something, or is it because there's something wrong with my gut? Okay. But you could have a gut connection with a lover if you're wanting to. Wealth-wise, spiritual or hidden assets could emerge. So it's like, I'm doing spiritual work. I'm doing some healing. I'm doing tarot cards. I'm going to be a soul coach. I'm going to da-da-da-da and on the side and to make extra money. Or it could be that you're creative, that you your insight's telling you to bake cookies and sell cookies or whatever. Listening to your insight could help bring money to you. Positive is inner clarity and spiritual breakthrough. So with you, beautiful, beautiful Virgos, there's going to, your spirituality, your insight, your intuition is going to get really, really strong. Okay. Lipit? Well, the earthquakes are due. Yes. Baking cookies. Okay. So Libra. Love, soul alignment, friendships may turn to romance. So maybe you got a crush on and you're like, hey, diddy, how you doing? You know what I mean? Or you could be making a lot of friends that you love. Okay. It could even be a pet. Or it could be an old lover coming back from the past. So Libra, watch around the love. Or giving more affection and then you get the affection back. Okay. Health-wise, I want you to be careful with your blood sugar, and I want you to be careful with your kidneys. So if you got diabetes or you're diabetic, please, and my husband needs to watch out for that, please drink, and make sure about the sugar and all that stuff, okay? Your kidneys are going to need some support, so you might get the kidney stone and all that kind of stuff, all right? Wealth-wise, networking opens doors to income or collaborating with somebody else or working with somebody else or getting a new idea with your own business. my husband helping me with my business, so he's a Libra. So that brings prosperity to me too. Okay. The positive is dreaming big. The community is going to support you if you allow the community to support you. Or if you're asking the universal source, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in, you're wanting someone to mentor you, ask for it. Allow it to come to you. Know that you're worthy and safe. And you could be like, Debbie, I've been asking. Have you been begging? Or have you been asking and surrendering and then listening to your insight? Oh, I should connect with so-and-so, or I should connect to so-and-so. Or even asking someone else. Do you know someone that could help me? Do you know what I mean? In that thing. Don't be in your ego, all right? Also, to watch out for Libra, don't be people-pleasing or lose your identity. Don't overcompensate. Don't overcompromise for people. Mary says, thanks, Debbie. Just subscribed to your site. Had a ghost in my house years ago. Thanks, Mary. Thanks. She must watch my ghost hunting grandma's show. Thank you for that. Okay, Scorpio, love, magnetic energy. And around career connections. So I need to connect to you guys through my magnetic energy. Because I love you guys. I hope you love me too. Okay, health-wise, watch reproductive. Oh, well, I think I'm a little too old for that. Adrenal system. Yep, I'm doing the vibration plate. You guys, I might be needing surgery on my foot because I had an MRI on it. It's not as, so prayers for that too. So if I have to have surgery, I'll tell you if I'm going to have it or not, but prayers for that. Wealth-wise, a powerful new career path may open, or new ideas or new concepts, which I'm going to be trying to do, especially around now until the end of the year. Positive is a rebirth of purpose or public recognition. I finally get acknowledged. Yay! I get 100,000 subscribers or something like that. I can't wait to watch it, Debbie. Thanks, Kathy. So watch out for control issues or jealousy at work. So I'd be jealous with my husband, or I'm jealous of you guys. Nah, I'd never be jealous of you guys. So watch, if you're a Scorpio, watch out jealousy, because someone could be jealous of you at work and then you start a fight. Just, yeah, whatever. I'm really good at me. You be good at you. That's what you say to them. If they're like, it's like they're jealous of you, just say, I'm really good at being Debbie. And you be really good at you, okay? Or point out some good points on them, and that could calm it down, okay? But there's a rebirthing, and that I know for sure. I'm really feeling it, okay? I'm really feeling the new rebirthing. Sagittarius, love, long distance, spiritual love may arise. So you might have a spiritual connection to like Mother Mary or to another entity. Could be Metatron, or it could be an angel, or it could be even someone that's passed. There's a connection, and then they're communicating with you. Or there's a long distance romance that might be coming your way. Or there's going to be a new kind of love, even if you're married, that you guys are connecting spiritually. It's like, oh, let's help out the homeless, or let's start meditating, or let's channel, or something like that, okay? Give yourself opportunities on that. In your health, I want you to watch out for your liver, your hips, and your sciatica nerve. May be overly sensitive. Again, be careful of what you're picking up. Be careful getting out of the bed too fast. And don't drink too much, because your liver, okay? Maybe doing a liver cleanse. I can't tell you what to do. I'm not a doctor, but, if you're feeling plugged up and you don't have that energy and you can't lose that weight, it might be your liver, okay? Write that. So, wealth, educational, like going to school, learning something new would help you big. There could be a legal venture coming that brings growth to you. There could be some kind of investment for you. Am I saying to invest right now? That's the furthest that I'm telling you to do, but there might be some kind of investment of, some land or a home, or maybe there's some, there might be a new concept where it's like, I'll buy half of your home, Mom. You still live in there until you pass. And then, the siblings will pay for the other half or something. I don't know. But there could be something around estate, I'm seeing, okay? And also a legal venture. So it could be like you're signing a contract with, a company that wants to work with you or something like that, okay? Krista says, I'm a Scorpio and definitely feeling the rebirth energy, praying a rosary for you and your foot. Thank you. Thank you. Hello from Dallas, Aquarius. Okay, so positive, big picture vision, get support. If you got this like intention, this right now for all of us, but especially with Sagittarius, if you have an intention, this is a mwah, chef's kiss. This new moon, July 24th, which is my son's wife's birthday, so happy birthday, Katie. Chef kiss on putting your intention and just focusing on that intention. I'm not saying ignore everybody else, but maybe putting a little bit more attention on that than you have before, okay? And especially if you're Sagittarius, all right? Watch out that you don't burn out too much because you're going to be working a lot. You could be working a lot, okay? If you allow it and you know you're worthy of it, you could have a lot of clients, a lot of work, especially if you have your own business, all right? Capricorn, love, intense intimacy, karmic love, and resurfacing. So an old lover could be coming back. You're getting more closer to your partners. There could be this intimacy all of a sudden, or there's this connection of like, I didn't know you liked reading books about romance. Yeah, I do too. Whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? There could be some kind of another new connection that you haven't heard of. If you're single, great time to start dating. Health, reproductive. If you're trying to get pregnant, there could be a little bit of an issue with him or with her, or you're trying to get an adoption. There could be a little bit of on that. Detox, and you need balance. Work on your balance, okay? Work on your balance. Or you could have a fall. You could have something happen to your feet or your legs, so be careful with that. Wealth, you could get an inheritance. You could, all of a sudden, you're being able to pay your debt out. Or maybe you connect with somebody and then it's like, okay, you talk to your credit card thing and it's like, yeah, can we put it down, or putting it all on one credit card and then pays for half of it, or the interest rate is not so high or something, okay? Or a shared resources with a shift, okay? So they're wanting to bring money to you, Capricorns. They're wanting to bring money to you. Does it mean it has to come now? No. Can it come down months? Yeah, but it could be something that you did now to create that money. Positive for Capricorn, opportunities to release old money fears. See, that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a new way or a new intention or a new way that you're going to be connected to money. Okay, so, and they're trying to help you with that. All right. Watch out for power struggles in your partnership. Okay, don't try to be the right fighter here. Also, they're telling me to you be careful. Do not loan money out to people unless they really, really, really need it, and they don't really, really need it. They can find someone else. Wait 3 months, all right? Especially if it's male. Especially if it's male, okay? Aquarius, love, commitments, deepen or break. Is it yes or is it no? It's not going to be a try or a maybe or I think. There's no gray points. You're either going to be committed or you're going to break up, okay? You think you're going to break up, and then she says she wants to make up, like that song. Okay, clarity is going to come in your relationship, and really see the red flags and see the green flags. Do you know what I mean? You might be like, oh, I don't like him, and here's a bunch of green flags, and people are like, are you kidding me? I would die if my husband or wife did that. You know what I mean? Looking at the positive and look at the red flags. Okay. All right. Health-wise, watch out for your bones, your joints, and circulation. So be careful with, breaking a bone, or don't do anything that you could break your bone with, okay? Wealth, partnership, there could be a business wealth. There could be a romantic wealth that could impact your money. It's like, oh, I'm starting to date this multimillionaire, or I'm doing a business with my partner, or something like that. Or it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be that there's a new business coming up, or you get a raise, or you get into a new job, okay? Positive, equal partnership flourishes. Partnership in love, partnership at work, partnership in friendship, partnership in a business, partnership. So don't be a right fighter, though. Don't be like, okay, we're going to have this partnership and it's going by my rules. It's not going to work, okay? So watch out for legal disputes and unmet expectations. Don't be so hard on yourself, or don't be hard on the person that you're going to be working with. Okay? Pisces, last one. Jay, praying that your foot heals without any surgery. Thank you, Jay. I would love that. I would love that. Okay. Pisces, last one, you guys. Love, day-to-day action of care strengthens love. So, leaving love notes, giving them a flower, drawing them a bath, pinching their butt, giving them a hug, telling them they're handsome or beautiful, giving them a letter, in their thing, or just even texting you. I just called to say I love you. Remember that song? I just called. But anyways, something like that. Doing some act. And if you're single, start dating. Okay? And putting positive things to people. Okay? Saying positive things to people. Okay? That's going to get you to get the person attracted to you. Health. Watch out for your feet, your lymph nodes, and your immune system. Especially around you. But I'm a Pisces rising. So here you go with the feet, right? So I'm a Pisces rising. So it's around feet and legs and your hips. So if you're a Pisces rising, or a Pisces moon, be careful with your feet, your knees, your legs, your hips, okay? And then also circulation, lymph nodes, all right? All right. And also your immune system. Wealth, you could get work opportunities, could bring healing and stability to you. So there could be some kind of, maybe that all of a sudden you get this new health insurance, or you get in a better job because it's very stable, or it's like, I'm not getting laid off. Yes. Do you know what I mean? And so it works with your wealth. All right. Or there could be some opportunities that are coming your way. There could be some opportunities coming your way. Estelle goes, I have issues with all of that. I love that. And okay, so positive is improve routines, cleanse, and attract joy. I'm on my last one. And improve routines, so improve them for you. Get that intention out there. Cleanse and attract joy. Be in joy, you guys. Highest vibration. You know how I'm always saying that to you guys. Highest vibration. And watch out for escaping. Like, I don't want to deal with that person. I don't want to deal with that boss. I don't want to deal with, there's a health issue, or I need to pay that bill and I'm trying to escape from it. It's not going to work out. Okay. Maybe you've done it for a while. It's not going to work anymore. And don't neglect your health. Okay. You're like, I'm coughing. I've been coughing and coughing. Yeah, I'll get to the doctor. No, go to the doctor. I'm not feeling well. Go get the help, okay? Do not neglect yourself, because it could be worse than what you think, because Pisces is a water sign, and there's going to be, like I said, water. So there could be issues with water, okay? So that is it. Again, went over time. I got to make these shows shorter. But I want to give you blessings and smiles. Thank you for, if you've been watching it to the end, thank you for that. Again, like I said, if you want to... please like, share, or comment, or send it to someone, even if they're not going to just share it so we can get, more and more of these beautiful people. The people that are on chat, thank you so much. You guys are just beautiful, bright light. Love talking with you guys. And they've been talking with each other. So if you want to, get on that chat, you guys, because there's some beautiful people on the chat that help me out all the time. And I'm so blessed for you guys. And I'm thankful for you beautiful, beautiful people. Okay, Thursday, St. Jude, I'm going to be doing prayers for love, health, and wealth, you guys. Singing bowls, prayers to the cherubs, too. We're going to do that prayer again. So I'd love to see you there. Again, Ghost Hunting Grandmas at, go to Ghost Hunting Grandmas, and it's GMAS, The Haunting of the Mather Walls House. Please watch it or go through it. Part 2 will come up at the end of this week. I want to give you guys blessings and smiles, and thanks again for me going over time. I'll see you Thursday, or I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.